What is up, people? It's your boy Colin Phillips here, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a passive yield on HBAR. So if you guys have used like Coin Depot or something, or like different yield farming activity sites, whatever, y'all probably know, or like Aave or something, you know that HBAR isn't on there. HBAR gets no love in the yield scene, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much just the popular coins. So I'm gonna show you all this website. It's called Saucerswap, so y'all can go check it out. It's Hedera's #1 DEX. That's what they say. The Saucerswap protocol is the leading decentralized and liquidity hub on Hedera. So it's a leading. It launched in 2022. 5 billion in all-time value. 15 million trades. Okay, that's great for them. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to come to Saucerswap. You're going to attach your wallet, and then what you're going to do is you're going to come over to the pool section. So we're at the trade section. So if you want to swap your coins, we got all these HBAR coins, Hedera coins, USDT, USDC, Sauce, Hashpack, whatever. So what you're going to do is you're going to come to the pool section, and you're going to dive in. You feel me? And you're going to dive in now. Okay, where can we go here? We'll be right here. You feel me? Okay. So we're gonna scroll down, and these are liquidity pools. So I did say passive yield, but it's kind of passive. So what you're gonna do is you look over here. This is the APR. This is the rate that you get per year. So the return you get per year. So if you look at these are all pretty good APRs, 80%, 48, 39, 37. These are solid returns, you know what I'm saying? So the one that I have some in is this one. It's HBAR and USDTO. So basically what you do is you take your HBAR, and then you're going to split the value of it with the other token. So I have basically you put 50% in HBAR and then 50% in USDTO, and then it's pretty much going to give you that 80%. So the thing to know about this is that you're if you have HBAR and you're just trying to grow your HBAR, this is not the technique for you. This is like a getting cash flow technique. This isn't a ride. This isn't like an investing technique. So if you have HBAR and you're trying to wait for the value to go up, and then this is not for that, because if the value does go up, you're going to end up with USDTO. So what a liquidity pool does is it stays even. So if you put $100 in, 50 on each, if the value of one of them goes up, it sells it. So it remains the same value. It always stays at 100. So if HBAR goes up to 110, then that means that it's going to sell part of that value into USDTO until it's even again. So if it'll sell like 10 shares or whatever. I'm not even sure how many shares is going to sell at that point. I don't know the math on this. I just know how it works. Okay, guys. Okay, just trust it, bro. 80%. But once you've done a few liquidity pools, you'll like understand how it works. It's not that complicated. It's just like percentages and numbers are just confusing. Well, let's look at all these other ones. HBAR USDC, that's a pretty stable pair. USDC HBAR 37%, that's a stable pair. USDC wrapped Ethereum. So these are ways pretty much you just deposit your HBAR in here, and you can just wait for it to rise. Well, not rise, but like the way to get fees off of the returns. So yeah, all these are pretty solid. Even like 15%, you're talking about like that's a solid 15%. And also you can look and see like on this one that I'm invested in. So see, the total APR is 80%, but the rewards, so the if you can see, the fees are 13%. So 13% of what I'm getting is fees, and then 66% is rewards. So like, we go back here, each of these dexes, so you might find another dex like this, but they have their own coin. So you can take that coin. This is the coin they're going to give you. So you can, once you get done with the pool, you just swap the coin for, you know, USDC or something, or more HBAR. And then, so that's how you use the rewards. So yeah, that's how you would use the rewards to get like more money, but like, it's not really, you're not getting paid in fees or HBAR, you're getting paid in those rewards. So yeah, and that's my pool, HBAR USDTO, 80%, and it's been doing its thing, you know what I'm saying? So guys, that's pretty much the end of this video. I just wanted to show y'all how to get a passive yield on yeah, HBAR, because HBAR don't get no love, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just check out the pool section, decide what you want to invest in. This is not financial advice, but if it was, I'm not no advisor, but if I was. And then if you go to this bridge section, if you've never used one of these DEXs, DEX equals decentralized exchange. So if you never use one of these, you can swap between like Hedera, BNB. You can swap between, yeah, Avalanche. But yeah, all of them, they usually have a section to trade between the tokens, and then they have a section to trade between the different networks. So if you remember on SparkDex, they had this bridge section. So you can go between Flare and XRP or whatever, all these other ones. But you also have just your swap section. So you can go between these different dexes and different, yeah, and just, because I'm using the Flare network just for Flare and XRP, and then I'm using Saucerswap for my HBAR. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know if y'all have anything invested in HBAR, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, HBAR is like a sleeper, you know what I'm saying? Like, they signed the deal with FedEx, you know what I'm saying? They ain't done nothing yet, you feel me? So I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.